Hey guys, it's Tom Boggs here at, well, not home, my girlfriend's place. And I'm not home, so I'm doing the video here, so I bought these tins to share with you guys. I know you guys always complain that I'm not talking about the comments. Show the comments, Tom Boggs. I mean, come on, this is like a reprint set. Do you really want me to go over it? But for you guys, I'll go over the comment style my way. So, welcome to Once Upon a Megapack. Alright, so we have two tins here. We have the Kaiba tin and the Yugi tin. In both of these tins, the rules are I have to make a story with every single card out of each pack. I might skip over a few. This is my first time doing it. I don't know. This is maybe a new format of me opening stuff. So let's start with Yugi, the king of games. So Kaiba. And then you guys can vote on the better story down in the comments and see how stupid I am. Or maybe I won't do this anymore if it's really that bad. First off, packaging, we have the Dark Magician. Let's hope there's not too much glare. I can't really control this camera anymore, so it's kind of stuck in place. So we got this stuff. Dark Magician is the main character of this story. And there's the promo stuff. Let's go over the promo. I am very bad at opening packs, as you guys can see. Maybe I should zoom in a little bit. Let's zoom in a bit on this camera. So this is the TV stage. Oh my god, I'm making a huge mess. So we have a Dark Magician. Cool. Proxy Dragon, of course, is always nice. Ruberian Shark. Dreamland. And Token. Token will just be a little excess stuff, but this is the extra ammo I can use for the story. Okay, of course, the goods. 3 Megapacks. So let's see what kind of story I can make out of this. Alright, let's go. So starting off pack number 1. We have our stage. Down at the revolving switchyard, there is a red gunna guarding the place. But, little did they know, the United Front Army was coming for them. And yelling into their symphonic warrior Mike's, or his name is Mike, he's a symphonic warrior, they brought the Wrecker Panda to take down that switchyard. And the sprite's blessing decided to bless the place. I don't know how that fits into the story. But then Whiptail shows up. I was like, no, get back to work, you slaves. And then Starving Venom Dragon's like, yeah, I'm taking over the switchyard. I'm taking over. But that's a secret. I really did not want the secret. But yeah, I'm taking over the switchyard. Everything else must die. And then there's a Lecter Pendulum who's like, no, I'll come save the day at the revolving switchyard. And then Borbo's like, no, I'm gonna snipe you out because I'm gonna fire a bullet at you. Ah! Okay, this is getting really stupid. So next is Dino Mist Eruption. And then all of a sudden this dragon god comes down. Ryukami is like, oh man, oh my god, there's wind in this room. He's like, my lightsworn judgment shall reign upon thee. And then the beacon of light comes down. And then the Frightful Sanctuary is now the new place of what this is, and Despot09 is like, cool story, mate. That was a really bad attempt. Next up, pack number 2. I need to be drunk to do this. Honestly, this is really hard to do. Maybe this is a terrible format. So our main character here is Metalful Orichalc. Orichalc decides to partner up with Performable Inflated Tapir. Oh, look at the Tapir. I wish this was the other drunk Tapir. He's not drunk yet. And then there was a Cypher Twin Raptor, and he's like, what up, mate? And then the ripoff of Light and Darkness Dragon, Dwarf Star Dragon and Planeter, is like, I'm exploding. And then Digital Bug Cocoon Denser is like, meh. I'm not even part of this. He's somewhere in the cybers. Empowerment! This card got way too empowered, so he's half exploding. And then Metalful Fusion's like, oh, what up, mate? I'm gonna do my epic transformation, and Metalful Orichalc transforms into a Broad Bull! One of the cards I do not want. Wow, and then there's a Stardust Cipher Dragon. He's like, ah! And then his buddy Kaiju is like, ah! I'm really bad at telling stories. You know what? There's a Messalaniasaurus. There's wind coming in, so it's blowing away my cards, so that kind of comes into play. Dinomus Spinos. Here it is. There's a Symphonic Warrior Sith. Amazing Pendulum. What does this do? And then there's a Fairy Tale Ryla. Cinderella. Next up. Alright, final pack. Maybe I won't do a story. I'm just gonna open the packs now. Nope, you gotta do a story anyway. So, Nikola Tesla decides to rise to full height because he realized he was pretty short. The forge of the true Dracos. I guess he's forging something. He's trying to invent something new. But then little did he know there's a gong show happening with performance of Gongato. He brought his buddy Plant to infest his entire lab. And then, because of it, Gendo the ascetic monk decides to show up to exorcise the place. But then, during the exorcism, the one behind the true plan was the true king, Lithosagem, the disaster. The whole place is now a disaster. And Reaper Cherries decides to kill everyone. That's a really nice pack, actually. Decides to reap everything. Everything dies. Because Winter Cherries just showed up. I'm actually upside down right now. And then, this place is now a place of solitaire. But now, a gust of wind comes in. Spirit of the fall wind decides to blow the place clean, and now the performer pole Change Giraffe decides to change up the place. The Ignites unite, and the Crystron Rion, I don't know what that means, you can go away. And this place is now put under quarantine. And inside the quarantine, they found out that there was a dino sewing up a bunch of finite cards. That was a bad story. Oh my god, this was a totally bad idea. Alright, are you guys ready for another round 2 of cringy Yu-Gi-Oh! Story time? Once upon a Megapack. Okay, I need scissors for this. This thing is like really impossible. So Kaiba's story must be badass. Kaiba with his blue eyes white dragon. You know, let's just open this stuff up right here. Sure. Let's just open this pack since it's the one of the most important. The only reason why we bought this. And there's that wind I'm speaking of. There's the Blue Eyes White Dragon, the Proxy Dragon, Pot of Desires, Xenophon. I'm gonna put this as a setting for the story. Entis and Kaiba token. So Kaiba will be telling this story. So, 3 mega packs. Kaiba side. Let's do it. So, I should start the story the same way every time. You know, this has to be once upon a Megapack. Let's do it that way. So, once upon a Megapack, the Ancient Gear Howitzer decides to go to the Shinobird's power spot. Oh, I don't know why he's there. And then, he found at the power spot's shrine a Cuban. A Cuban cigar? No, it's just Cuban. And Cocoon Condenser is somehow inside that, controlling the Cuban. What's his plan? His plan is to empowerment. Symphonic Warrior, Mikes, what are you doing here? Get out of here. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to metamorphation into what? He's trying to onto something totally awesome. But then there's a catch-22. You have to sign a dark contract with the entities. Then you'll have to do your trial and meet Assault Blackwing Sayo, the Rain Hater. And then from there, your quest must continue to rank up Magic Cipher Ascension. Then you can go become the Super Soldier Synthesis. You have to synthesize with the Super Soldier into becoming the World Caratweight Champion. Man, you're like downgrading as the story goes. But then, what really comes to mind is that this is the card of the soul. And that's the true Shinobird's calling from the Shinobird power spot. And then Dino Sewing. It's like, what up, mate? Okay, that was okay. I haven't used this into the setting yet. The pack just didn't work out. But I did not mind the cards themselves. They were pretty good. Alright, let's do this story once again. Okay, pack number 2. Story number 2. You guys want me to go over the commons, right? So this is what I'm going to do now. So, our story starts off with Cypher, Twin Raptor, inside. Oh, the wind is just crazy. Xenophon prisoned. So our setting here is at Xenophon prison. And Cypher and his angel trumpeter decides to go fossil digging for Paleozoic hallucigenia. And for that, they hired the Wrecker Panda to do the excavation. But the place had Sprite's blessing. You weren't allowed to mine here. But that didn't stop them for Peru Shadol Aeon. I don't know where he comes from. He just shows up instead during the excavation. So then they decide to use a full metal force fusion to transform into Theseus. Oh my god, I did not want this card. That's my... I have so many of these. If you guys seen that Bosch case opening, you guys know how many of these I have. So to handle the Theseus, they decided to put a floodgate trap hole, preventing Theseus the Kraken from showing up. Therefore, what happens next is unknown. The Thunder King character decides to strike Theseus. And finally, Cypher Twin Raptor found his friend, the Cypher Mirror Knight. And then the performable Shell Crab is like, she sells seashells by the seashore? That makes no sense, get out of here. But during their fossil digging, they also found another fossil from the Paleozoic era, Canadia. It's actually from Canada. And there was a Red Warg. The Red Warg is Bran Stark, the Red Warg. No, he's a three-eyed raven. But then, the Speedroid Horse Stilts is just like, kill me, why am I on stilts? Finally, somehow this ties back to the first story. There's a Shino Bird salvation because of all this. That makes no sense. Let's move on. Next pack, next pack. Are you guys cringing already? Because like, holy crap, this is, I'm just running out of ideas. I need to be drunk to do this. Alright, so the story this time starts off in a circus. This circus has the inflator Tapir. He is just a balloon. And at this circus, there was a fusion fright wall suddenly decides to turn to a ball. And then this ball falls out into a fight where there's the Forge of the True Dracos. They're just deciding to kick ass and chew bubblegum. But somehow, the Power Rangers decide to show up and be like, Super Quanto, Alphen, Spike, whatever, man, decide to fire this bunny into something. I don't know what he's doing. And then the Despots are like, wee, pew, 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 pew. And then the Gong Show is like, oh man, you guys are having a party too. Man, can I come too? And then, all of a sudden, Phantom Knights Rank Up Magic decides to launch. And then, Cosmic Cyclone happened. Oh, I really wanted this. Threw away everything else. Cosmic Cyclone, that's a nice card. And then, from there, at the other side of the Cosmic Cyclone lies the White Stone of the Ancients. Is he going to wake up? No. They decided to get a Sun Saga. He's actually kind of cool looking. This is actually a really nice card art. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Now he becomes the main character because he's really chill looking. He's like, I got my horse, mate, and I'm dead. And all of a sudden, there's another digital bug. This is Scarradiator. And Scarradiator is like, King Scarlet. What are you doing, King Scarlet? There's tons of bugs in the Matrix. There's a glitch in the Matrix. Ah! And then Medful Stealin's like, I'm running card games on motorcycles. And the Multi-Threader's like, well, I'm not card games on motorcycles. And Rocket Hand's like, I don't know what Rocket Hand does. What does Rocket Hand do? Target one attack position monster you control with 800 attack or more. Equip this card to that target. It gains 800 attack. Okay, that's neat. And then you can send this equipped card to the graveyard, target one face-up card in the field, destroy it. Literally, it's the power glove that you fire. It's like, pow! Cool. And that's all the cards I have. So, let's get a quick recap. So, to recap the polls, I have Floodgate Trap Hole, Shuriday Solitaire, Cypher Dragon, I think those are the ultras that I managed to dig out. There's Sea Monster of Theseus, Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries, oh, there's another ultra, White Storm Ancients, and we have Totally Awesome Broad Bowl, we have Storm Venom Fusion Dragon, and we have Cosmic Cyclone. And for the last bit, the super rares I care about, Metal Fusion and Lithosagem. That would be it, guys. That is the end of Megapack 17, Once Upon a Megapack. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit subscribe. If you guys did not like the video and tell me not to do this again, I probably just won't do it anyway, because I just don't. I need to be drunk to do this. Then I can actually get into some really fun stories. But until then, don't forget to hold on to your MST.TV.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please drop us a like so we know we are doing a good job, and you can also subscribe to MST.TV for more fantastic videos by clicking on the button on the left. Don't forget to check out our partners at Imperium Duelist. They make really high quality mats, including some of my own limited edition release stuff. And if you want to check out one of our past videos, click here on the right. As always, don't forget to hold on to your MST.TV, and I'll see you next time.